Welcome to the library's online orientation. I'm going to speak about our website, the library's communications, and our events. Now let's take a look at the many items on our website. Head to our website anytime without logging in to check our marginalia section. This shows you what's going on at the library today and the most recent news on our blog, book recommendations, and more. From the home page, you can go straight to our About Us tab for basic information about the library, plus our newsletters, a staff list, and so on. Our collections to learn generally about collections or search for materials either here or right from the home page. Can check out our electronic resources, including ebooks, online audiobooks, reference works, magazines, and scholarly journals inside the building and remotely. And our events is where you'll get details and registration for events for both adults and children. So let's log back into the website. This will allow us to see personalized information and access to many more resources. If you need your username or password, or if you have problems logging in, email us at help@nysoclib.org. If you ever need to change your username or your password, you can do that anytime right here on the home page. So we're looking at this right now on a desktop computer, but all of the same content is available to you on any mobile device. On a phone or tablet, the menu will look like this. Tap this little person icon for your personal information, or this section to see the full menu. The For Members tab gives you all of the references about membership guidelines, the building, and our services. Maybe you knew about our reference desk, but you didn't know that we do interlibrary loan, for example. Take a look at that members area for more good stuff like this. Once you log in, you'll see My tab on top in the sidebar, and this is specific to you when you're logged in and shows things like what books you have checked out and what you have holds on. That's called requests here. It also shows the upcoming events that you're registered for, and if your membership renewal is due, your My tab will prompt you on that. The link at My Reading History gives you the option to record everything you've checked out from the library going forward. If you want to keep that list, head to this page and hit Opt In. Because I've already opted in, you won't see that here, but you're welcome to use this or not. Regardless, the library itself doesn't keep any records of what you've checked out once it's returned. It's only here under your own account and visible to you. So let's do the best library thing and find ourselves a book. For most searches, you can start right on the home page. Select the kind of search you want. We'll do a title search here. We'll type in the title we're looking for and hit the orange search button. If you'd like to be more specific, you can go to Advanced Search to include more parameters. So here's the book we're looking for. The icons underneath each title indicate the kind of material that it is. So a regular print book, an audiobook CD, or an ebook. So select the thing that you're looking for. We'll go for a print book here. You can see that this book has a due date listed under the status, as well as the call number and the location. This means that it's checked out and you can put a hold on it. If you're logged in, you'll see this request button here above the record. Click on that, confirm that it's the item you want, and remember to click Submit. When your held book comes in, will send an automated email to the email address on your patron record. However, what if the book that you're looking for has a status that says in library? Let's go back to Love in the Time of Cholera so I can show you what that looks like. So we're interested in the audio CD here, and you can see the status says in library. This means that you can come get this item off of the shelf at the library and check it out at the circulation desk. Except in special cases, you can't put a hold on an item that's currently in the building, and staff are not able to pull those for you. So you'll write down the call number here and make note of which stack it's located in. Come check in at the circulation desk and head up into the stacks to get your item. You can also add titles to a list for later reference. Find the item you want to add to your list. Check the box next to the record you want to save. Select which list you want to use or create a new one. Be sure to save your selection at the Save to My Lists button. You'll get a confirmation, and then you can go to My Lists anytime in your My tab, and here it is. Staff at the reference and circulation desks are always happy to help you with more complex catalog searching. Walk up or phone us anytime. So far, we've discussed how to find a print book and an audiobook. But what if you'd like to read this title as an ebook? You can click through to that record to view it on the Cloud Library. Here it's listed as an ebook, so I'll select that one. It brings up the item record. We have one more step. View book on Cloud Library. To log into the Cloud Library, you'll need to grab your library card ID from the My tab section, or you can look on your library card. If the book that you're interested in has this green Borrow button, that means that it's available to be checked out. Otherwise, you'll be prompted to place a hold, and it will tell you how many days until that book is available. If you change your mind, you'd like to look for a different book, you can close out of this window and browse all of the Cloud Library titles, which include ebooks and downloadable audiobooks. Set a filter here if you only want one kind of material, or if you would only like to see titles that are available right now. You can read right in the Cloud Library on almost any device, from your desktop computer to your tablet to your phone. It works in your browser, as we're looking at here, or you can download the app for most kinds of phones or tablets. The library also offers electronic magazines, and we're adding more titles all the time. They're easy to use, but you'll need to set up a separate account for that. Take a look at the digital magazines link here and read through the instructions. You can see which titles we subscribe to here, and if you have any trouble getting to the digital magazines, ask us at the reference desk or circulation desk. Library members also have access to 24 reference databases, ranging from the Oxford English Dictionary to scholarly resources like Project Muse. You can find them at the bottom here of our electronic resources page, and they're organized by theme. All but 2 of them are available both inside and outside the building. I do just want to highlight the digital database that's all ours, City Readers, which lives in the lower right of our homepage. City Readers is our online historical archives, and especially the circulation records for historic members from 1789 until about 1805. You can browse through the galleries, or you can search specifically for a person or a book of interest. We get a lot of questions about founding fathers who were members, so if you're interested in that, click through. You can see different individuals listed by name. Let's take a look at Aaron Burr. You can see what he checked out and when, and all kinds of wonderful things. Click on any of these things to see the scan page of the charging ledger itself, here on the right. We strongly encourage you to go and have a look around at City Readers. So the library sends out email and print communications with news and articles of interest, and of course, event announcements. Library members receive our features newsletter, Books and People, by postal mail. Copies are also available at the reference desk and are archived on our website. You'll find that under About Us. Books and People comes out 3 times a year. Our new books list is always available around the beginning of the month at the reference desk, but it's also on our website here under Marginalia and on the Our Collection page. Everyone for whom we have an email address gets our general interest newsletter around the beginning of each month. With just a few exceptions, we just send that one big email per month with links to everything that's going on and coming up, unless you opt in to others. That newsletter looks like this. But if you'd like to hear from us more often, you can go to Join the Mailing List here in the upper right corner. You can check the boxes here for all the newsletters that you're interested in receiving. The Events Extra goes out in the middle of most months with new and updated event listings. The Children's Library newsletter comes out most weeks and lists resources and events for kids of all ages, and the Young Adult newsletter is quarterly with recommendations and reading for tweens and teens. If you want to receive event listings about once a month by postal mail as well as email, let a staff member know and we'll add you to that list. There are also print versions of the Children's Library calendars at the front desk, or you can request them by postal mail. Regardless, please make sure you tell your email system that our domain is not spam. If you're not getting emails like our monthly newsletter or notices about holds, check your spam folder. And if you need help, you can always email help@NYSOCLIB or ask at the desk. We also encourage you to join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We're at NYSOCLIB on all of them. The library offers events for adults and for children from birth through high school. These include lectures on books, panel discussions, performances, seminars, receptions, and programs specifically aimed at writers. With some exceptions, events that take place in the Whitridge Room and Little Wit, seminars, children's events, and things that are more classroom-like, are for members only. Most of the events that happen in the members' room on the second floor are open to the public. The Children's Library asks that you contact them directly to register for children's events, and there's information on how to do that wherever our events are listed. You can register for our adult events right from our website. To do that, make sure that you're logged in and head to the Our Events page. You'll see our full calendar listed by date order. You can find the event that you want in 3 ways: by scrolling down through everything, by searching for a keyword or the speaker's name in the search box, or you can go to its calendar date by using the calendar view at upper right. Or you can browse by event category in the Search Fields drop-down list back in the list view. Once you've picked an event to attend, click on the full information. When you're logged in, you'll see this registration form, and it's usually pre-populated with starter information. But if for some reason that information isn't already in there, simply type it in. Follow the on-screen prompt to tell it how many people are in your party, just like buying tickets online for anything else. There's a notes field if you need to give us more information. If you have problems, you can always call the events office. The box office number is listed with each event. In addition to these specific events, we have tea time nearly every weekday at 3 p.m. in the reference room, open to anyone. Members are invited to join in happy hour, which takes place third Wednesday of the month from 5:30 to 6:30 in this room. And gallery talks about our current exhibition take place most alternative Tuesdays and Thursdays. Those are free and open to the public without registration. You can always check out what's coming up in Marginalia or on the main events page. Thank you for joining me today to learn about NYSL. Feel free to email us with any questions. If you're not sure which email address is best for your question, drop us a line at any of them and we will route it to the correct department. Or if you're in the building, ask someone at the circulation or reference desks.